Namaste. Good morning. Let us begin now. Sit comfortably, relax yourself, gently close your eyes, and bring attention to the breathing. Take a deep inhale and exhale slowly. When the breathing slows down, the body will naturally go into deeper and deeper relaxation. With every exhale, the body is going into very deep relaxation. With every inhale, we are receiving all the divine consciousness, the divine unconditional love. And the divine wisdom. The light of wisdom. The light which comes from the divine source is full of intelligence, prana shakti, and wisdom. So just feel all of this flowing in like a cool and soothing inflowing breath. Feel the warm air as you exhale. Follow the breath deep inside and feel the sensations deep inside. If there is any discomfort, any tension, any pain anywhere in the body, just breathe into that area and feel the loosening, softening, relaxing. If there is some pain which has been there for a long time, then we have to meditate on that area, breathe into that area for a longer time, perhaps even for several days. Then that will gradually begin to dissolve and disappear. Sometimes it may happen fast, sometimes it may take a little time. But eventually it will dissolve and disappear. Just like how an ice cube, when it is put into water, it will gradually dissolve and merge into the water. If we want it to dissolve faster, then we have to put that vessel with the ice cube in it on the stove and heat it up a little bit. Then it will dissolve much, much faster. So, in the same way, when we sit in meditation and focus the attention inwards, all the energy will flow within and naturally the attention will go to wherever there is discomfort or pain. That is like switching on the stove, turning on the heat. So, wherever there is a tension, tightness that is felt like a pain, that part has got compressed or solidified like an ice cube. So, by turning on the heat, it will melt faster. So, more and more energy flows to that area. Prana Shakti, the light, the divine light full of all the divine qualities, consciousness, unconditional love. Whatever is required will naturally flow to that area. So it will gradually return back to its natural state of ease, comfort, relaxation. When that area relaxes, the muscles relax, then the blood can circulate freely. The blood naturally carries all the nutrients, whatever is required by every part, every cell of the body. Once those cells receive whatever is required, they will naturally return back to a state of health. Health is what we feel as ease and comfort. So it is the same process which happens in all the bodies. In the etheric body, the energy body. This is also exactly same as the physical body. The whole body with all the organs, chakras, nadis, all of that can be seen in an energetic form. So similarly, here also it is like the heat is turned on. All the attention, the energy which is turned within is used for the healing on all levels. This divine light, full of intelligence, wisdom, unconditional love, all the abundance of whatever is required, it will flow to wherever there is a blockage in the etheric body. In the natural state, the etheric body The energy should be flowing freely, just like water which can flow freely or air which can flow freely. If there is a blockage, that is like as if there's a piece of ice solidified. As we breathe into that area, it begins to melt and it just dissolves. As it dissolves, the energy begins to flow freely and smoothly once again. So, this also we can feel it through the body as an increasing ease and comfort. The blockages feel like a contraction. When it is released, it feels like an expansion. So, only when we feel within, attention is within, then only we can feel this contraction, expansion happening on any level, whether it's physical level, etheric body level, or in any of the other bodies. As we continue to be with the breath, naturally we go deeper and deeper within, which means we are becoming aware of deeper levels within. So now we begin to notice the emotions. Each body is energy of a different vibration. So the physical body is one range of vibration which we feel and experience like a solidity, physicality. Etheric body is also energy of another range of vibration. So we can feel it. Like an aliveness, like a sensation within. like a tingling sensation or like a current of energy. Some flowing sensation inside. As we relax further with every exhale, now we become aware of the emotions. Emotions and thoughts, the mind with its memories is very closely interconnected. As some thoughts come up, as some memories come up, we feel it also like emotions. Emotion is energy in motion, emotion. So the thoughts and the memories, they stir up the energy and it begins to flow faster. And we can feel this. We can feel it like changing sensations inside. If the thoughts and memories are unpleasant, that means the energies have dropped to a low vibration. So we begin to feel it like unpleasant emotions and also like great discomfort somewhere or the other in the body. Supposing those thoughts and memories are pleasant, that means the energy is in a high vibration. And this is what we feel as positive emotions. The energy flowing feels pleasant, and we feel it in the body as well as pleasant sensations. We feel it like an ease and comfort in the body. We feel it like a softness and a gentleness. So we can see how all the bodies are interconnected. If there is a change in one body, it immediately gets reflected in all the bodies, like a mirror reflection. So whenever the energies drop to a lower vibration, we feel it like a contraction, tightness, tension, like a solidifying. We feel it like a heaviness, like how ice is heavier than water. But as we remain with the breath, just allowing the breath to flow freely, naturally, something changes. That tightness or tension in any of the bodies, the contraction, that is seen as changes in the breath also. The breathing becomes fast and erratic. When any of the bodies drop into lower vibration, when any of the bodies rise into higher vibration, then we can feel it immediately, like a smoothly flowing, steady breath. So the breath is also like a barometer. It shows us in which vibration we are. So when we take a deep breath and exhale very slowly, immediately the energy rises to higher vibration. That is why when we were small children, our teachers or parents would say to us, when you're very angry, don't talk with that anger. Take a deep breath and count till 10. Then only open your mouth. So, what is it that was happening? By the time we take 10 deep breaths, naturally we would have risen to a high vibration. And this feels like a calmness. The anger shows we have dropped to low vibration. So we have to do something to raise the vibration. And that is the counting to 10 slowly and taking deep breaths slowly 10 times. By this, the energy has risen to a high vibration, which means naturally anger has disappeared. Anger, we feel it like fast, rapid, erratic breath. So once we change the breathing, the energy changes and the emotion changes. Once we are calm, these this calmness, which is a high vibration energy, it can only flow out as pleasant thoughts and emotions. Which means the mind and the thoughts have changed. So now we will talk calmly and peacefully. With more positive, pleasant words. So it is not necessary for us to wait for some challenging situation to come up in the daily life and then try to remember to keep quiet, count to 10, take 10 deep breaths, and then only speak or act. It is much easier for us to prepare beforehand. It's like it's not very wise to sit up day and night and study one day before the exam. Instead, if we have been studying regularly daily for 1 month before the exam, then just before the exam, we are relaxed, happy, comfortable because we have already learned everything. So there is no worry, no tightness, no tension. So we can again study for a while on the last day then have a good sleep, and the next day go and attend the exam very comfortably, confidently, calmly. So, in the same way, whatever challenge comes up in the daily life, that is like a test. So, obviously, 2 minutes before the test, we can't open the book and start studying. We have to prepare for that beforehand. Then only we will be able to go through that challenge, face that challenge calmly, confidently. So that's what we are doing now. We are preparing beforehand. And this is not even difficult, it is so easy. Just sit, relax, take all attention within, and just allow the breath to flow smoothly, calmly. Just remain with the breath. That's all we need to do. The breath itself is our guru, our greatest teacher. We only need an external guru or teacher or a friend to bring us to the breath. There is no need to say or teach anything else. Once we get connected with the breath, the breath itself is the prana shakti. The breath itself is full of the divine consciousness, divine intelligence, wisdom, unconditional love, the abundance of whatever we might require. It is present in the breath, in the energy form, always available to us freely, continuously, abundantly. All we need to do is relax and receive. Relaxing means the contraction anywhere, tightness anywhere dissolves. So we feel it like an expansion. So on every level, we should allow this natural expansion to happen. Then everything from the divine source flows in abundantly on the physical level, emotional level, mental level, causal body level. Spiritual level. We can feel it like an expansion on all levels. And we can feel it like a relaxation on all levels. And we begin to feel it like a flow. Smoothly flowing energy, prana shakti. Whenever required, we can feel it like a smoothly flowing, pleasant thoughts, creative thoughts, creative ideas. And we can feel it like pleasant emotions, calmness, peacefulness. And we can feel it like an ease and comfort, health on the physical level. When we can feel all of this, it means that we are remaining as the witnessing presence, still, silent witness, just observing all of these bodies. So when the eyes are open, when some challenging situation or person comes up. Now we continue to remain with the breath. Or if we feel any strong agitation, contraction within, tightness, if we feel any unpleasant thoughts or emotions, as we keep watching within, you will feel yourself naturally relaxing at body level, breathing deeply and slowly. The energy is rising higher and higher. So we don't go into reaction. We don't burst out in anger or frustration or fear, etc. The emotional body is also in high vibration. So we remain calm and peaceful. The mental body is also in high vibration. So we feel this like pleasant, creative thoughts and ideas if necessary, or if no thinking is necessary, we feel it like a silence. The mind is still and silent. Quite often, silence is the best solution to many challenging situations. By this, the causal body also rises into high vibration. By this, the past karmas which have been brought forward from other lifetimes or from ancestors or from the mass human consciousness, anything unpleasant here, which is like an ice cube, also begins to dissolve and disappear. Since we have learned the lesson of remaining in the highest possible vibration, all of those challenges are only asking us one thing: which vibration do you choose? Do you wish to drop into low vibration, contraction, tightness, becoming solidified like an ice cube? Or Do you choose to remain in high vibration? Remain relaxed, feeling the ease and comfort, the expansion. Do you wish the ice cube to dissolve and merge into the water? So, those challenging situations or the challenging person, they are giving us this opportunity to choose. And we are free to make any choice. We can choose low vibration or high vibration, and accordingly, we will experience. So, nothing is either good or bad, nothing is right or wrong. It's okay to make any choice. We will experience according to that choice. And at any moment, instantly, we can make another choice. The minute we choose higher vibration, we will instantly rise to higher vibration, and instantly we can experience that as a peacefulness, calmness, stillness, silence, unconditional love. Creativity, intelligence, abundance. So it's just this small switch we have to make that makes all the difference. And throughout it all, in the background, we remain as the witnessing presence, the awareness. Just allowing all these energies to flow, all the experiences to flow. Neither clinging nor resisting any experience. Whenever we cling or resist, that is like a contraction. Then we feel it like a pain or a tension or a discomfort. When there is no clinging, no rejection, there is just the allowing, just the witnessing. This is what we feel as a joy, free from attachments. We feel a freedom, a lightness, stillness. Silence. So now it is as if we have returned back to our true self, our true nature, which is Atma Paramatma. When there is an identification with any of the bodies, then it is said that we are not those bodies, we are Atma. When identification with all the bodies drops away, all the bodies are nothing but experiences of different vibrations. So when we realize we are not the experience, we are just the witness. That is what is called Paramatma. So there is no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a billion souls or witnessing presence. There is only one awareness, nameless, formless, vast, infinite. What we call as I or I am. Eventually, at some point, even that I dissolves and disappears. And what remains is called the absolute Brahman, Parabrahman. And nothing can be said about that because it is completely beyond the mind, beyond all the bodies, beyond the light, beyond even the spaciousness. Feel the deep stillness and silence within. Once we have felt this, this will just naturally begin to seep into the daily life, even when the eyes are open. This peacefulness, stillness, silence, witnessing presence will still remain in the background, and the experiences will flow in the foreground. Naturally, the strong identification with the experiences begins to dissolve. That process has already begun. The melting of the ice cube has already begun. So just allow it to continue. Feel that dissolving of the contraction. Feel it like an expansion. Feel it like a pleasantness, calmness, peacefulness. Feel it on all levels. Feel it like a softening and gentleness in the body. Allow this softness to deepen physically, emotionally, mentally. Now slowly become aware of the body. Lift up your hands, slowly touch the face, ears, head, neck, shoulders, arms, hands, front of the body. Touch the legs, press the feet, back of the legs, back. Slowly lift up your hands. Cover your eyes with your palms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly blink your eyes behind the palms and slowly open your eyes.